All right. Okay. Hold on. Where is? All right. All right, guys. Uh let's make sure everything is on. Everything's Gucci. Let's see here. All right. Draft Lotto, yes sir. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I was actually going to ask you guys that. Where the heck can I find this thing? Let's get lucky. Yep. Hey, where is it? Oh, ABC? All right, cool. Let's go. Let's see. Is it gonna go to it, or the heck? It's going to like a game show. Give me a second. All right, live. Here it is. There we go. Oh wait, let me hold on. I need to mute it so I don't get in trouble. All right. You do it too, and I'm gonna focus on that. You focus on. Oh my gosh. We're gonna focus on this. Put it on my earphones. Shh. Am I just in time? Am I literally just in time? Hold on, let me turn this down. I'm kind of amazing. I literally just tuned in right on time. It's like in movies, right? It's like in movies when people turn on the news and it's talking about the exact thing that they need to know about, right? Turn on your TV right now. It's gonna be good. All right, so how everybody doing? Well, actually, hold on. Turn it down a little bit. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Happy Mother's Day, guys. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. What you guys get your moms today? I bought my mom a hammock. All right, give me a second. Forgot to message my. Cool. Sorry, I had a message. ABC, a bigger network than ESPN, makes sense. Yeah, I'm on ABC right now. All right, let's get it. If my cat jumps up here, she's getting out of the room. You're getting out of the room. I cannot allow you to mess this up, okay? Well, you're not getting out of the room, but I am gonna put you. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, guys, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Get in here. Nope, get in there. Ah. All right, I had to put her in her backpack. Nope. I can't allow her to get up here. Not today. It's okay though. I put a couple treats in the backpack. All right, she's all right now. She's right next to me. She can see me. It's like one of those like cat backpack things. I would just like take her out of the room and close the door, but she's just gonna be scratching at the door, and this will make her more. She's just gonna be more comfortable like this. A message from Victor had me crying in the club. I haven't seen that. Didn't they say something like written, directed by? I had no idea what they were talking about. Is this live right now? That was not live. For some reason, my stuff was not live. Now it's live. What the heck was that? Hey, they talking about us. What was talking about us right now? Link, please. It's literally ABC. Oh, yeah. If anybody doesn't have like cable or you can't find it, I guess you can go to the Discord. Ask my Discord. Just join the Discord. Link in the description. Join Discord and you can ask. And I'm sure they have a link. I don't have a link. It's a video he made. I have not watched it. I liked it on Twitter for the sole purpose of us. The reason why I like things on Twitter instead of just bookmarking them is because I feel like, you know, you'll see if you follow someone, because I got a few people follow me, right? Like if you're following me, you'll see what I liked and you might enjoy or you might be interested in that thing that I like. So I just go ahead and just like it and then I go back to it later. I try not to bookmark a bunch of stuff. I don't really care to. Okay, there you go. Vibeman said it's on the app as well. So ESPN has it on the app. There you go. I would love to get 3 and 7. You mean 1 and 7? No, I feel you. You get. Why is Perkins up here? Isn't that weird? Is that weird to anybody that Perkins is up? I mean, Perkins, he can be entertaining to an extent, but he's not good at analyzing anything. Why is he up here? Clan, did you catch the thank you message that Wemby gave for the season? No, I liked it on Twitter, but I didn't watch it. Clan Kendrick, though. Kung Fu Kenny, man. Kung Fu Kenny, he's some serious, dog. I don't know what Drake was thinking. And now, like, all these things are coming out where it was obvious that Drake was lying, though. Some stuff just didn't make sense. Like, oh, I didn't give you that information. Clowns gave you that information. Also, I gave you all that information. Why would you give him information that you have an 11-year-old daughter? Why would you do that? What's the point of that? Did you also give him information that you're a PDF file? Like you gave him that information too? Like what are you doing? And then it just showed like how out of touch he was to even say something as heinous as I'm too rich, I would have been in jail. I'm too famous, I would have been in jail if I was doing that. Do you know how these things work? Hello? R. Kelly? Hello? Epstein? Hello? What are we talking about? It's like just completely out of touch. That was very frustrating from Drake. I don't know what the heck he was thinking. But yeah, he shouldn't have went against that boy from Compton. And Not Like Us is a banger, dog. It's such a banger that my mom likes the song. She said the song is stuck in her head. She doesn't even like hip hop like that. My cat's so chill right now. Yeah, it's like the go-to rich and famous crime. Yeah. Like they do things that the average person wouldn't get away with for a reason, you know? It's a power trip. So it's like crazy for him to even make that assumption. Like, what are we talking about? It made him seem creepy. At worst, it made him seem creepy and guilty. And at best, it made him seem completely out of touch. The same thing that Kendrick was claiming this entire time. Very frustrating. But he should be ashamed of himself. But I'm glad Kendrick won. All right, that's real hip hop. The culture won. The culture won. Did you listen to the game diss towards Rick Ross? I haven't. The game has been clout chasing a lot, so I don't know. I mean, he dissed Eminem for no reason, like other than he was hoping that Eminem would say something. His slave line was the most out of touch. Oh, the slave one was terrible. When literally All Right, like the song All Right was literally a Black Lives Matter anthem. Like it was played at protests. For you to be as out of touch as that, to say you act like you're trying to free the slaves. It's like, what? Has Drake heard of the 13th Amendment? Hello? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's really embarrassing. I like Stacey Shepard's hair. That was cool. This is so boring. I do want to hear Dilly talk though. When's the lottery actually starting? You know, it's like it was last year, man. You remember it just took forever? And then they kept like hitting us with commercial breaks. Oh my God. They're going to try to get as many advertisements as they can in here. So we got to be patient. Let me see what y'all said. The game a clout chaser. He really is at this point, dude. It's really sad, especially coming from someone who was a really good MC. Wait, let me hear Dilly talk and then we'll talk about some more Drake stuff. I like his twists. Anyways, respectfully, Drake is just a large budget TikTok musician. Another reason why he can't compete with Kendrick is because Kendrick can literally sit during one session and make multiple songs. Like it's like Tupac, Eminem level of writing. Like he created it. He can tell you exactly how he wants it to sound. You know, he's writing all his own stuff. But when you messing with Drake, who's a lot of this stuff that he does, it seems like his PR moves as well, like trying to make sure it's the right PR touch. And then he's not writing all of it. Like a big chunk of it is written by ghostwriters. It's hard to keep up with the real MC. Like you won't be able to keep up. Like Drake seems so defeated in the Heart Part 6 saying, you have 6 songs ready. Like, yeah, rumor has it, he did it all in one session. He did all those songs in one session, then updated it based on what Drake was saying. Like, that's how great he was with that. It's just dumb. I'm just glad that the culture won. Real hip hop won. I don't dislike. Well, I mean, if all this stuff about Drake is true, I really dislike him. But as far as his music, I never had a big problem with Drake's music. I mean, I always loved Take Care. And after Take Care, I didn't like that he kind of went in the angle of saying, like, I started from the bottom and started doing all this stuff where he just pretended to be something he wasn't. That always irked me. But yeah, I never just like hated Drake or nothing. I mean, I literally went to a Drake concert not that long ago, like a few months ago. Perhaps we are giving too much attention to guys that, apart from knowing how to make music, are not very interesting. You talking about Drake? All that J. Cole versus Kendrick debate died so fast. Oh, that should never have been a debate. Looking cute today, clan. Thank you. Basketball talk, please. Wait. Okay, as soon as people recognize that this is my channel, I think you'll feel a little bit more comfortable, okay? Like, once you realize, like, I can talk about anything, I think you'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Speaking of which, I just saw Planet of the Apes, and it was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a pretty good movie. My cat's real chill right now. Here we go, boys. Ooh. What you mean? Wait. Is yours ahead of mine? I mean, I'm live. All right. I'm not going to look at you guys. Who let the Karen in? Hmm? Oh, I didn't know that. That they have to give up their cell phones. I'm going to tell you this, dude. I'm going to tell you this. If the Spurs were to get the top one pick or number one pick overall, this might sound crazy. I would want them to trade down. I wouldn't want them because number one is probably going to be Alex Sarr. I don't want Alex Sarr, and I think that we can get more out of this if we just trade down a little bit, you know? That's what that's my personal belief. Anything, huh? Helldivers 2 is the most negative on Steam after the PSN update. Oh, they changed that, didn't they? PSN, they're not doing that no more. Also, I am gonna make which I have a Twitch account, but I'm gonna start using it. So we'll start streaming on both, and I'll do some gaming on there, here and there. Hey, Keegan Murray. Who do you think we're drafting and getting Raptors pick? Hopefully Raptors land 7. And at that point, I will want Modest Buzelis and Dillingham. That's where I'm at right now. %3 chance. Atlanta has a 3% chance again, number 1. Jazz have a 6% chance. I didn't know Tayshaun Prince was part of the Grizzlies. Scotty Barnes always smiling. 9%. Raptors have a 9% in number 1. Sorry, I was listening to Scotty Barnes talk. What are the Spurs odds? I think it's 10%. 10.5%. Scoot Henderson. Portland's got a 13% chance. This is ridiculous. This is a lot of talk. Is your cat around? She's in her backpack. I try to stop her from jumping up here. She jumped up here earlier in the stream. I don't want her to mess anything up because she pressed a button, like we can get copyright claimed or whatever. Usar Thompson or Usar. Here we go. we go. 14 is the Blazers. Okay. Kings. 13 is Kings. Oklahoma City's 12. By the way, guys, regardless of what happens, we're good. We're fine, okay? We have Wemby, all right? So 11th pick is the Bulls, okay? Number 10 is the Jazz. All right, now we need the Raptors to be 9, 8, or 7. Come on. I'll take the 9th. Grizzlies. Grizzlies is 9. Come on. Come on. Raptors 8. Raptors 8. Raptors 8. From the Toronto Raptors. Hey, we got 8, baby. Let's go. We can deal with that. All right, cool, cool. We took their pick. We took their pick. We took their pick. We're going to be a top 4. We're getting a top 4 pick. Yo, we're getting a top 4 pick? Are we for real? This is so funny. All right, are we going to a commercial break for the top 4? This is crazy. Dude, it couldn't, what? I'm confused. Okay, so what we needed was for the Toronto Raptors to land 7 or out, right? Like they were protected 1 through 6. So we needed them to land 7 would have been best case scenario. They landed 8. So we have the 8th overall pick. And now we're pushed into the top 4. So we have a top 4 pick. We could potentially get the number 1 pick. You know what this means? Guys, this means that we can get, like, now that we're top 4, more than likely we can get Modest Buzelis and Dilly. We already know the Spurs are interested in Dilly. I'm pretty sure they're interested in Modest Buzelis as well. But that's huge. 8th, not too bad. No! 8th is great. Like, it couldn't have... The only thing that would have been better than that was 7. Like, that's it. That's perfect. 8 is perfect. Best case scenario was 7. All right, cool. We can have a top 4 pick and the 8th pick. Yeah, we got 2 picks. We get 2 picks this draft. Because we needed Toronto Raptors. We own Toronto's Raptors pick. It's just 1 through 6 protected. So we took their pick. So that's our pick. So we got 8. And now we're going to get a top 4 pick. So we'll have 2 picks. Now let's get 1. Yeah, dude, that would be crazy. But like I said, if we get 1, I want to trade down anyway. So there's that. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, gosh, that's so great. Oh, that's so great. Hold on. Hold on, we gotta post. Well, actually, I'll wait until it's official. I gotta do that not like us. I got a not like us clip. Hold on. All right. I got a clip ready. Pistons fans are mad right now. Oh, what are the Pistons? What are the Pistons? That shirt is Fire Clan. Thank you. I think I got it on Amazon. Check out this necklace. Isn't it cool? Hold on. I got this from Kufandy. Kufandy.com. It's a whistle. It's a whistle. I forgot that my camera isn't doing an automatic. Dot won that battle. Oh, easily. Pistons are 5. Hey, man, get your stuff together. And maybe the basketball gods will be on your side. Get your stuff together. Pistons are cursed. Hey, get your stuff together, maybe. Dude, I'm so excited. Switch Hill just messaged me. He said 2 first, baby. Sucks to be a Pistons fan. Yeah, and a Suns fan. All right, here we go. We're back. We're back. This is what I'm saying, man. People saying, you say Brian Wright is this, Brian Wright is that. He put us in this position. All right, here we go. L. Spurs, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, guys. So we got a 4th pick. Well, we'll see who got the rest. We don't care, but okay. The Atlanta Hawks about to get a. So the Atlanta Hawks got a number 1 pick. Was that owned by anybody? All right, cool. No, that's great. Hold on. That's what's up, man. Yo, this is big. All right, so all right, so right now they got Landry Fields talking. All right, let me pause this, or let me mute it. All right, so this is a big deal. That's huge. As far as that pick that we got from Toronto Raptors, the best case scenario was 7. We got 8, so can't really argue there. We can see here, Spurs got 8, Spurs got 4. Oh, wait, you can't see that. You can't see it because they're blocking it because obviously it's on ESPN. All right, hold on. NBA draft lottery results. Yeah, I can't even show you guys that. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, that's it. All right, so cool. Yeah, so the Spurs got 8th and the Spurs got 4th. And in this draft 2024, I could care less about getting a top 3 pick. Like I wanted us to be in the top, top 4. I mean, obviously, but I could care less if it's 1 or if it's 2 or if it's 3, because what people are saying right now, or at least a lot of mock drafts, have Alex Sarr going 1. I personally don't even want the Spurs to have Alex Sarr. If we were to land 1 anyways, I would have wanted to trade down. You guys know my 2 guys right now, and we'll look at some other players, but right now I am hooked on Modest Buzelis and Dilly, and we already know that it's been a lot of stuff going around in which the Spurs are interested in Dillingham. So I think undoubtedly they will have a chance of getting Dillingham. I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't know what use the Houston Rockets would have for a Dilly. I don't know if that'll be the case. I'm not 100% familiar with the Washington Wizards situation. Can somebody give me some light on that? I know that they're kind of in shambles right now, especially with the Jordan Poole acquisition. That was pretty bad. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? How are we feeling about the result? I'm cool with the results. But as it stands right now, all I'm trying to say is I think that we're totally good. Sarr would have been a horrible pick. A horrible fit. Yeah, no. That's the reason. Like, it doesn't make any sense right now. I think the Spurs got to focus in on a wing, and you can focus in on a guard, like a point guard, right? And I think Dillingham, he more than likely will be the 4th pick, and hopefully we can get Modest at 8. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go. You see Rob Dillingham, Reed Shepard, and Buzelis are my guys. Like, I am huge on basketball IQ. Jordan Poole was a choke. Wizards are a dumpster. Well, no, I know their situation is terrible. I'm just saying, like, what would they need? What would... I guess you can't really go for fit right now if you're the Washington Wizards, right? You got to just go with best available. I just don't think the Wizards are going to go after Dilly. I don't think Houston Rockets would do that at 3. Who would be the number 2 and 3rd pick? Actually, you just look up here. There's some mock drafts. Let's look up 2024 mock draft. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we got here. USA Today, they're fine. All right, so they got Alex Sarr at 1. They got Ricochet at 2, which I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't that hype on Ricochet. Like, I feel like as far as shot creation, he's one that kind of worries me a little bit, but he's fine. Okay, so they got Rob Dillingham going at 3. And then what would they... Oh, they don't have... Is this top 3? Oh, wait. These are a bunch... I'm sorry. These are a bunch of different opinions. And this is pre-knowing who was number 1, 2, and 3 anyways. So that doesn't do us any good. I guess we just need to look at who's ranked what. This isn't really helping. Yeah, this isn't helping much because they're just going off of based on teams. I don't know. I'm not familiar with... I'll have to look into it. I'm not very familiar with the Washington Wizards situation. I can only tell you guys what I want. And what your boy wants right now is Modest, Buzelis, and Dillingham. I feel like they're the perfect picks. I don't want Trey Young. Well, if you're getting Dillingham, then yeah, that Trey Young stuff, we can just kind of throw that away. That's not going to happen. Right is trash. You gotta be. Yeah, you're trolling. Call me crazy. I want a playmaker. That's a point of attack stopper. Who? Like Stephen Castle? You want Castle? I mean, he's a combo guard. I mean, I don't know if we have a point of attack defender that's also like primary playmaker. I don't know if we have that in this draft, unless I'm missing someone. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, it's the closest thing I can think of is Stephen Castle. If you want something like that. It sounded like you want Case and Wallace, which that would have been a cool... If Spurs could have managed to find a way to get him, that would have been cool too. The other draft, but it sounded like you kind of want a Case and Wallace. But Case and Wallace isn't like a premier playmaker. Topic isn't a great defender though. I don't want Topic at all, guys. I don't know if my opinion will change. I doubt it. I don't know if my opinion would change up till draft day, but I'm not a Topic person. I'm a little worried of the fact that he doesn't have an in-between game. I'm a little worried about his shooting mechanics in general. I'm worried about his defense. Yeah, I'm just not. I mean, his lack of athleticism usually isn't a problem, but he doesn't have enough creativity or enough craftiness, I think, around the rim in which he would be able to finish consistently around NBA talent. I'm just not sold on Topic. I think he's a really great playmaker, especially off of pick and rolls. But I other than that, I'm not crazy about him. Do not take people serious if they try to compare him to Luka Doncic. I do not see the comparison at all. Maybe to an extent with his vision, but yeah, other than that, I don't really see it. But if I'm going either or him or Dilly, I'm going with Dilly all day. Dilly has no defense either and bad playmaking. Dilly is a phenomenal shot creator. Like the thing with that is, and the reason why I said no Topic, because someone mentioned they want somebody that's a point of attack defender. I just said Topic isn't that. But Dilly, and in particular, I think that his shot creation is phenomenal. Okay, so that's number one. But number two, one thing that I really like about Dilly is that he can play make, not, you know, like a Chris Paul type playmaker or anything like that. But I think that any flaw that he has is going to be kind of masked behind Wemby, and if you get another defensive wing. And on top of it, like I said, his shot creation is just so great. He has a really good in-between game, good three-point shot. He has a lot of promise when it comes to playmaking. Defensively, that is something I'm a little worried about because he's going to have to show a little bit more effort. But guys, we're the same. Well, I mean, I know I'm the same. I'm the same person that was cool with Trae Young. I'm just not bought in on Topic because it seems like he has to have the ball in his hands continuously, and that's not the case with Dillingham. And on top of it, like I said, there's no in-between game. There's the three-point shooting isn't that great. It's not a lot of creativity when he's getting to the rim. And then the lack of athleticism on top of it kind of irritates. Well, I keep saying athleticism. Maybe I just mean like hops, right? Because he does have a great first step. But you guys, you know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. Look, just take Topic out of the conversation. I don't want Topic. Maybe some things will change, and we'll see. But I don't want Topic. Primo back. Can we stop with that? Primo's the reason we're in this predicament to begin with, okay? Need system players. That's fine. Dillingham can fit in as that as well. I mean, coming off the bench, like Dillingham has more in his bag than Topic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like we'll get more utility out of what Dillingham does great versus what Topic does great, if that makes any sense. Dillingham will be a very good pick, in my opinion. Totally agree. He can move the defense and create shots for others. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's so good as far as shot creation that it's going to improve his playmaking. Alex looks unhappy. Pretty sure he wants the Spurs to get it. I bet he does. Thanks for subscribing. If they grab Dillingham, what they going to do with Blake? Oh, man, that's a really good question. I actually don't know. I don't know. Because you get Dillingham, he's definitely going to be getting minutes, possibly over Blake, right? Like, if he's a top 4 pick, like, with 4th pick, we can get Buzelis. Okay, so if it comes down to it, I guess I need to say this, okay? If it comes down to it, and the Spurs find out that they have to either choose Dillingham or Buzelis at 4, and there is no wiggle room. There is no, well, we'll possibly have that other player later on. Like, they know that the team after them is going to grab, the other player they might want. I'm taking Buzelis, right? I'm taking Buzelis because I love his basketball IQ. I love how he knows how to get to his spots. He just knows the game of basketball. Good defender. He's a wing player that we really need. And if we can't get Dillingham, that will suck. But at least I can sit back and say, okay, maybe we can get Stefan Castle at that 8th spot. Hopefully, And that's another player that I really like. So I'll be cool with that. I'll be content with that. It's gonna be Topic at 4. Just don't put that in the universe, okay? Also, I don't think the Spurs are interested in Topic. I don't know where I saw that at. Don't quote me. Actually, don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere. I just can't remember where. NBA hates the Pistons. I'm pretty sure Pistons fans hate the Pistons more than the NBA does. I can't see any way Castle is there at 8. You might be right. You might be right. Let's see. NBA draft player rankings. 2019. Big board. January 16th. Full list of picks. Let's see what we got here. The heck is this? This is just showing all the teams. This isn't doing me any good. It's gonna be really hard to find anything. Oh my gosh. This website won't even come up. Jonathan Givon. Okay, this is May. Okay, we can do this. Let's see. I want to see your. Oh gosh, $11 a month just to see this article? Are you tripping? Everything's behind a paywall nowadays, man. Gosh. To the end of the difficult part of a rebuild. Thanks, Dylan Lopez. Isn't it great that we're in this position? Here we go. All right, so this was posted. I have no clue when this was posted. All right, so from their perspective, as far as rankings are concerned, Topic is all potential, I think, is why they would have him this high. Wait, where the heck is Stefan Castle? Oh, 2? Stefan Castle isn't going 2. All right, when the heck was this updated? I don't think Stefan Castle's going 2. Yeah, all these subscription requirements are nuts. They really are. Yeah, I'm expecting. Where they have Modest? They got Miles at 6. I guess it's gonna be tough. I don't know. You said Reed Shepard. Where they have Reed Shepard right now? They have him at 8. So that would be a good one right there. Ron. Oh, by the way, I don't dislike Ron Holland either. I'm happy that all the talk with Collier has kind of died down because there was a lot of people that were high on Collier early on. Thanks for the $5, Dylan. Rob is a dude I want to see. Yeah, I want Dillingham. I want Dillingham and Modest, and dude, this is the perfect draft. If you can get those two, it's the perfect draft. I just have a hard time believing the Spurs not being interested in Buzelis, especially the way that he plays. But we know for a fact they are interested in Rob Dillingham. This is a big deal, though. This is a big deal. Guys, I'm excited. I'm excited. Dang, Tom Arsburn said we were 1 digit away from another #1 pick. Who cares? We got Wemby. Who cares? I mean, that always helps you being a top 3, but I don't care. 4 is good enough. That's cool. 4 and 8, we're cool. I wasn't that stressed in this draft. The only thing I was stressed about was getting Raptors pick. That's the only thing I was really stressed about. As far as where we landed after that, I wasn't tripping that much. I was like, yes, just get the Raptors pick. How many second round picks do we have? You guys know? Let's take a look. Let's see. NBA, or actually Spurs draft picks. Yeah, let's type in upcoming. I posted something on Twitter and somebody said go live. We got the #1 pick of all the #1 picks. Honestly, we're big chilling. Yeah, I've been cool this whole time. Honestly, I did not care whether or not we got the #1 overall pick. Who cares? Okay, so we got 1 second round pick. We got the Lakers second round pick. So in this upcoming draft, the Spurs are gonna have 3 picks because we're not getting the. Yeah, Yeah, we're not getting the Charlotte Hornets one, obviously. So yeah, so we have 3. We'll have a second round pick, and then we'll have cool 3 picks this upcoming draft. 35 and 48. What? What are you talking about? We don't have 2 second round picks, right? I don't think we have 2, because the Hornets one still has another year to convey. Like, it goes over to the next year, and then it turns to a second round pick. I'm pretty sure, right? Like, it's not a second round pick yet. We can fill our needs with these 2 picks. Do not fail us. Pop in the front office. Yeah, you can fill it. You can fill in this pick. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think the Spurs are going to be like a playoff contending team. Like, I think there'll be a play-in team this upcoming draft. I mean, upcoming season. But I don't think there'll be a playoff contending team until after 2025, which, from what I hear, is a much better draft than this draft. Another reason why I could care less of whether or not we went 1, 2, or 3. So would you give Atlanta number 4 and number 8 for DeJounte? Yes. Yeah, I would definitely do that. The real winner is whoever gets picked at 4. That's actually a really good point. Yeah, going to play with Wemby is a big deal. 7th seed next season. 7th seed? Okay, all right. Let's not all right, guys. I'm as excited as the next person. Okay, but I don't know if we should have our expectations to that great. 7th seed. You think we'll be 7th seed? Let me see. NBA. We'll just do standings right now. Or is there anything that looks better than this? Can we go to ESPN? Are their stuff look prettier than this? Yeah, theirs look better than this. All right, look. The landscape of the NBA won't change too much come next season. You're saying 7th overall. That's tough, man. Unless you're saying we get it by way of play-in. Is that how that works? Is the 8th go against the 10th and then the 9th to go against the 7th? That's right? Pretty sure that's right. Oh, wait, no. The 7th will go against the 10th and the 8th will go against the 9th. Yeah. Gosh, so you're saying we would have to win nearly 50 games next season? That doesn't seem likely. I mean, maybe you just have a little bit more faith. I don't know if bringing in 2 more rookies. Obviously, we're going to change some things around, but bringing in 2 more rookies, even though if they fit very well, right? Like, I would love to have Buzelis. I would love to have Castle. I would love to have Buzelis. I would love to have Dilly. Like, I think they would fit perfect. But I don't know if that means... Maybe you just have that much faith in Wemby because he does have that much of an impact on both ends of the court. So maybe you're like, Wemby will be that much better. And if that's the case, then possibly? But nearly 50 wins is a really tough ask. You know? That's a really tough ask. I think the Spurs will be right around the play-in. Right? Like, I think they can make the play-in, scrape in there. But even looking here, the Warriors were 46. They have 46 wins. That's just so many. But I think they can get close. I think they can get close. But I don't see the Spurs jumping all the way into like a playoff seed. Hawks, bro, the NBA is scripted. They really want these mid teams to succeed. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how Atlanta feels, or what happens with them. Could Castle play the 3? I would be more comfortable with him just straight up playing the 1, but that's just me. Dilly can be our Parker, Modest our Manu. Manu is always more important to me. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Modest is he's a very smart player. Like, that's why I like him so much. He plays the right way. Smart player, crafty, knows how to get to his spots. Good defensively. I just like him overall. Topage over Dillingham? No, that's insane. People complain about the Lakers always getting coverage, but also complain when a small market team wins a lottery. Make it make sense. Yeah. I feel great for Atlanta. I just hope we don't mess up. And hoping we trade up for Alec. The Spurs better not trade up. In this draft, there's no reason for the Spurs to trade up. They better not trade up. Please, for the love of God, do not trade up. There's no point in doing it. This is not one of those drafts where you have like a Wemby and then there's a huge drop off from talent level. Like, that is not this draft. Also, Alex Sarr doesn't even fit with our team right now. Like, I don't think that makes a lot of sense. So no, there is no huge drop off in talent. Everybody is pretty close early on in that lottery, so you don't have to worry about that much. So no, there's no reason to trade up. Last season would have been a reason to trade up, but no one was going to trade away their number one pick. Oh, that's a good question. What happened with Dink? I don't know what happened. Yeah, did they accept his request? Looks like there's no news, no updated news on that. I have no idea what happened. I haven't heard anything else. Doesn't look like any updated news as of now. Huh. Good question. Bring back Derek White. We need a vet. Can Derek White like go enjoy like winning the championship? Let go of Derek White, okay? Let's let go of Derek White right now. Maybe in the future that'll be fine, but just not worry about Derek White. All right, we got our own thing going on right now. He's been on our mid teams. All right, he deserves some championships. Let him go win some championships. Houston going after Ricochet. Let's see, what's the order again? Why did I leave that page? So no more Trae Young. I think if the Spurs get Dillingham, no more Trae Young. Yeah, I think if that happens, there's no more Trae Young. Okay. If the Spurs attempt, I don't know, if they say, hey, we're gonna go after, Modest and possibly, I don't know, a non-playmaker or someone that's not gonna be in the point guard position, then I think possibly you could still go after Trae. But I think if you get Dilly, there's no reason. But the Spurs are gonna ask about it, right? Like, there's no way they're not going to ask. Like, they're gonna see, what they're asking for. They're still gonna try to see. Okay, so here it is. They fixed it. Houston would take Donovan Clingan. You guys talk. Why are we mentioning Houston? Am I tripping? I don't think Houston's even on here. Why are we mentioning Houston? Spurs definitely shopping. Yeah, Spurs are going to see what's available. They're not going to just sit back and just say, oh, everything's fine. Like, they're going to see what's available. But I think that it's a little bit more unlikely that they go after Trae Young now that, obviously, you have these two picks and they're probably going to grab a point guard. Why is everyone talking about Houston? Oh, Houston's picking at 3. Okay. I don't know why I was looking at Brooklyn. Houston's at 3. Okay. That's why. Because they gave it to Houston. Okay. Sorry. I turned off after they said San Antonio 4. I did not care no more. Houston got Brooklyn's pick. Assuming we get Dilly, do we trade Trey and maybe get a vet point guard to mentor him and Blake? Oh, I don't see the Spurs trading Trey Jones. I see them keeping Trey Jones for a little while. And I also don't think it's that necessary to bring in a mentor point guard. Look, they talked to Tony Parker enough. I think that's at least good for a mentor. I know it's a completely different there, but Trey Jones is a good teammate. He's a pretty good mentor, pretty mature, pretty solid. I think they'll be fine. I don't think you have to go out of your way here. But yeah, the only player right now where I'm hesitant about Spurs keeping, and I'm pretty confident that he will be moved, is Keldon. That's kind of it. Everyone else, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I think the Spurs desperately need a backup center though, because Bassey cannot stay healthy. I'm looking so forward to looking at all these players, or looking at more of these players. We'll just look at all the ones that's projected to be top 10. So far, what we've gotten is... Good God, I keep getting off this stupid thing. NBA draft mock. So far, I think we looked at Alex Sarr. That was early on. Reese Shea, I think we looked at him early on. Rob Dillingham, definitely. Topic, we looked at. Molly's Bazelis, I know we looked at. Who else did we do recently? Stefan Castle. Yeah, those are the kind of main ones. Am I tripping about missing Jock Landale as a center? Yeah, you're tripping there. He wouldn't help. I mean more like a defensive center, somebody that can hold down the fort a little bit when Wemby's out. Jock Landale was not that. Yeah, he was not like that. I mean, you're better off as Zach Collins at center. And Zach Collins, he's done fine at times, but he is not a center. Rob Dilly seems like best fit. Rob Dilling's best fit, for sure. If you're talking about guards in this draft, for sure. All right, guys. We won't stay on here this much longer, okay? Because what I want to do is take a look at this thing you guys keep telling me to look at. All right? I want to take a look at what happened with Wemby. Nothing bad, but it was like he had to talk to us. He had to talk to Spurs fans. Let's see what he had to say. Let's see if we can find it. Was this it? Wait, no, this isn't it. Mana Ginobili, well done, young man. Congrats. What is this? I want to keep the momentum going. I don't think this is it. Where is it? This is it, right? Isn't this it? 3 minutes? Oh, my. Written and narrated by Victor Wembanyama. It is kind of cool that they emphasize that, right? Because there's so many times in which we have PR team getting something together. All right, let's see. All right, let's listen. I have not watched this at all, okay? I am going to do 1.25 because 3 minutes is kind of long. Okay, maybe. I didn't know it was going to be like music to it. Okay. Maybe I should slow it down a little bit. is Wemby gonna do this every year? I mean, I'm not trying to be like, because a lot of people messaged me and said, "Hey, this made me cry" or whatever. And don't get me wrong, okay? I am a softie. All right, I'll watch a film, it'll make me cry in a heartbeat. I listen to a perfect song, and it might make me teary eyed. This isn't really doing it for me. I find this a little weird. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. You know, he won Rookie of the Year. If that's what all this is for, that's cool, and that's really like sweet and awesome that he's grateful for this opportunity and everything. And this is something that we don't see, right? Like, I do love it. I love that he's doing this. Oh, you can't hear any of it. Why didn't you guys say anything? Jeez. Oh my God. I went through that whole thing, and I went through a whole minute of this and you guys couldn't even hear it. All right, we're going to do it over. All right, we're going to do it over. All right. We'll I can't believe you guys let me go through a whole minute of this and you couldn't hear any of it. So yeah, let's go back. All right, so my initial thoughts on this, okay? So this is narrated, written by Victor Wembanyama, according to the Spurs, which is really cool. My initial thoughts is, this seems like a bit much. All right, I went on a whole soliloquy before, but whatever. All right, I'll give my thoughts about it again in a minute. Let's listen.
I can't say enough how much I love my first year here and how thankful I am for the way my career started. Winning this award only made me want to recognize and emphasize all who contributed to make the season unforgettable, and also thank them directly.
No, I didn't know that it wasn't playing, that you guys couldn't hear it. No. So I just like played it straight through and then just, no.
Best I can. Thank you. To the OGs, those who paved the way, starting way before I was born, and who built a unique culture full of role models and greatness. The whole family, Pop, RC, Brian, Tim, Tony, David, Manu, and Sean, who are still working alongside the Coyote. Spurs culture was created by you all, and I'm proud to.
Okay, all right, I do have, okay, this is how I feel, okay? You said you'll revisit this video in years and be bawling your eyes out. No, I'm wondering if he's going to do this every year. All right, so I'm indifferent. I don't, this isn't something where like it gets me like really excited or makes me emotional. I mean, thus far, okay, maybe it'll be a shift here. We're only like in a minute in. But thus far, I just find it a little weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Dude is retiring. That's what I'm saying. It's a little strange. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm not mad about it. Like, but I'm neither upset or happy about. Like, I'm just here. I just feel kind of indifferent. This just seems like a bit much. It's cool though, because I mean, it shows how grateful he is. It shows how, you know, how much he loves the San Antonio Spurs, and this is more evidence, or you know, more things we can throw into that chamber as far as, you know, skeptics on whether or not he'll stay here. So
carry it forward.
Plan is not that deep. Like, gosh, you guys do this all the time. I said it's not. Wemby wrote and narrated, and they created a whole video slideshow of him winning Rookie of the Year. They're making it deep. This seems like a retirement speech. I don't know. It's cool.
To my teammates who made countless sacrifices.
It's sweet.
And went to war with me every single night, reminding me of the greatness we chase. Having my back, allowing me to contribute, and making every day fun to come to work. But most importantly, who welcomed me as family. To the coaches who give me all the advice I need to keep getting better every day, who allow me to get reps in. The video room, who stay awake every night to get.
It's basically an acceptance speech, man. I suppose. Okay.
The team film to study. To the trainers who work without counting the hours just to push me to go further by keeping my body healthy and ready.
Oh, okay, I like that. Okay, hey, hold on. All right, guys, my opinion's shifting. I like that. I like that. I'm liking this slideshow. These are a lot of people we don't get to see that's getting the appreciation. All right, I like this a lot. Okay, I like this a lot. All right, I like this a lot. That's something I wasn't expecting. All right, I do like that.
The video room.
PR-ish. Well, I don't. I mean, they say he wrote. I mean, I believe Wemby wrote it.
Who stay awake every night to get the team film to study. To the trainers who work without counting the hours just to push me to go further by keeping my body healthy and ready. Also, to the support staff, the thousands of people that do the work behind the scenes that no one sees, but contribute.
You know, it'd be creepy. What if Wemby took all these pictures just so he can use them later?
Just as much as us to keeping the show alive, like the arena staff that give up their nights so that our teams and fans can create lasting memories. My own supporters, those who have been present for a long time and make my life so much easier by taking a lot of hits for me. Of course, to the real day ones, my family, who contribute more than anyone else to my happiness.
His brother looked just like him.
But also to the ones.
To Clan the Spurs fan. Am I next? I think I'm next.
Who became my family. You, the fans. To the horn honkers, mural painters, selfie takers,
YouTubers,
sign makers, head shavers, costume wearers,
YouTubers.
Odd creators, breakfast taco.
Wait, did he say content creators?
Odd creators.
Wait, I don't know what that's. What does that say? What did he say there, chat?
Costume wearers, odd creators.
Odd creators?
Breakfast taco bringers.
What?
But also to the ones who made my first minutes ever in San Antonio unforgettable. And even the ones who were already supporters the very day I officially became a Spur. And to the city of San Antonio, who was turning up on lottery night.
City of San Antonio. I'm not from San Antonio. Clan? And finally, to Clan the Spurs. All creators? What does that mean?
Thinking of it, I think our story started even before that. So, thank you to all the fans.
See, he is a Spur. He's a Spur for life. I don't care what anyone says. Art creators? Okay. He's calling you odd? When is he going to shout me out? We only have 20 seconds left.
To the ones who are already supporters the best they can, but also to the next generations of fans who are going to grow with me. Appreciate all the love. It goes both ways. I promise. Merci, San Antonio. The future is going to be fun.
Okay. That was really sweet. I'm not going to lie. That was really sweet. Didn't make me cry. Like some people said, it made them cry. I think he really missed the opportunity by shouting out us over here on the channel. But hey, it is what it is. It is fine. Oh, come on. Hotspur over here is crying. Come on. Really? I'm just wondering. I guess my mind is weird, right? Like I'm wondering. Like I love this, showing like all of the people that don't get the recognition, because there's so many there's so many pieces to this puzzle, right? I do like that. I like that a lot. To be part of this, you know, Spurs family for real. Like I like that. I guess I'm just wondering, is he going to do this every year? You're in the description. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think. I don't know why he would put. Yeah, I'm a little offended. I'm a little offended that I'm not in the video. What if the whole video was just like the same thing, like same audio, but it's just like clips from the streams? Just like me angry, like. Like the whole time. I don't know. These dang onions. You guys are ridiculous. I'm the biggest crybaby in the world, okay? I cry at so many things. Like films will make me cry. Anime makes me cry. I was watching My Hero Academia like yesterday and it made me cry. Songs can make me cry. Listening to Eminem's song Beautiful, that makes me cry. Things make me cry all the time. But if this made you cry, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not trying to cry shame you, but come on. Clan the Wemby fan? Yeah. Eventually he'll I'm sure there's a separate video that they just haven't released yet. That's like Mercy Clan the Spurs fan. I'm sure. We getting a new arena officially? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's been announced. I will be back in San Antonio when that happens, okay? I'm not crazy about the well, it's the Frostbank Center now, but I wasn't crazy about the AT&T Center when I went, so I went a few times. Yeah, Clan isn't even from San Antonio. You aren't a real one. Spurs fan, Kappa. Wait, what? What did Kappa say? What? Who's Kappa? Or were you just talking about, were you saying I'm capping? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Bro like goth girls for sure. Who likes goth girls? I'm so confused. I have no idea what's going on in this chat. I don't know. Some people are going to get banned for like no reason because I just don't understand. I'm just going to start banning you. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, this was sweet. I'm not mad at it. It just seems, I don't know, man. I just wonder if he's going to do this every year because he's going to get a crazy award every year, which is fine if he does. It was sweet. It was sweet. We love you, Wemby. That is true. All right, who's been cutting onions here? You guys got me serious, man. We are so lucky to have this guy. We are. It is cool. Okay, it is cool the fact that he is a mega superstar, right? And he's super popular, all right? Everyone knows this, and he actually took time to do this. It's sweet. It's nice. I'm not going to sit here and be a jerk about it. I guess I just felt a little indifferent, but I felt better in the middle of it when we started looking at like all of the people, you know, when it didn't become as generic. Good stuff. Need t-shirt official Wemby taco bringer. So silly. 4th and 8th. Yes, 4th and 8th. That is true. All right. Now, guys, wasn't there another video? So glad I'm not a Pistons fan. Wasn't there another video? Let's see. Is it this one? How long is this video? All in this together. I want to keep the momentum going. Everybody know that part of the family and part of the story. I believe in the fans and the staff. I believe in the... Is this it? I guess this is the other one. This one's for the fans. Okay. All in this together. Together, everyone. Oh, it's sponsored. Come on, let's have some fun.
I want to keep the momentum going and let everybody know that they're part of the family and they're part of the, you know, the story. So, you know, I believe in them, you know, the fans, my teammates, the staff. I believe in them as much as I think they believe in me. So it's, to me, it's not only important to know it, but also to show it.
He is legit. He is legit. Isn't he great? I think we truly are going to witness the greatest player of all time. I mean, it's going to take a lot. All right, it's going to take a whole lot to surpass many of greats. Especially if we're talking Michael Jordan, right? Like, it's going to take a whole lot, but man, he is the one that could do it. Drake just dropped. Shut up. No, he didn't. Shut up. I would need someone else. I would need someone else to confirm that. No, he didn't. Micah Parker. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, I do love this. Wemby's pretty great. Wemby's pretty great. I love the fact that he has been so involved. And Lord knows we've had some stars in San Antonio that have not been involved and nowhere near as much as Wemby's been. I love that he doesn't take anything for granted. I love the fact that he wants to optimize his abilities the best he can. And I love that he doesn't cheat the game, right? It's not enough that he is, tall and athletic and talented. That's not enough. He wants to learn as much as he possibly can so he can be the greatest of all time, which makes someone like this so freaking scary, right? Like usually things are a little bit fair, right? Like you have someone with freakish talent, but maybe they don't have as much drive as the next guy, right? So that kind of evens it out a little bit. This is just unfair. He has everything. He is a literal video game character with the mentality of Michael Jordan. It's not fair. It's very scary for the league. It's going to be nasty, and he's nowhere near where, and handsome. And he's handsome. He's a handsome young man. Sure. We can throw that in there if you want to. I don't know what relevance that is, but sure. Thank you, Sam. Thanks for adding to the discussion. Hitbo, thank you for subscribing. Wemby knows the world watching, and he embraces that. He wants the world to watch. He's impressive, man. 40-19 Pacers. Oh my goodness. But yeah, love it. Wemby aura is insane. It is insane. He doesn't have an insane aura. That is true. He's a sexy beast. It helps. I guess it does. I don't know. He's only at 15%. I would say he's at 25. Hey, Clan, what do you think about drafting Rob and Cody? Oh yeah, we did just do a video on Cody. Cody Williams, I'm not crazy about Cody Williams. I do like him a lot. My thing with him was he's a little top heavy, so I think that, you know, his lateral quickness isn't as great. That's fine. He plays the right way. Like, he's the type of player where I think he would fit with almost any team because he plays the right way, right? Like, he is a smart player. He just needs, I just think he needs a little bit more time and experience. I think one thing that's going to make him drop, though, in the draft is the fact that people are seeing him as injury prone. As true, if that's true, I mean, I don't know. I won't attest to that. But a lot of people see him as injury prone because he didn't play that many games this past season. So I don't know if he's injury prone. Cody at 8. Topich at 4, Cody at 8. Ew, dude. That's terrible. Now these 2 first-round picks y'all have to get players to play with them. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. I'm all for high IQ, especially a high IQ wing. Like, that's what I really want. A point guard, Dilly all day, but I think he has pretty high IQ as well. He's just one of those guys that just can create like crazy. He's a great creator. Reed and Dalton. Okay, we're just saying things. We have City, so we don't really need Cody. Their upside looks very similar to me. I suppose. I mean, I'm not mad at that. I suppose. Rob at 4. Klingon at 8 if he drops that low. That would be cool. We're going to look at more players. We got to figure out who we're going to do next. So when is the NBA draft? NBA draft. June 26th and 27th. I didn't know they wait. Okay, they split into okay. All right, so that's a month and a couple weeks from now. So we have plenty of time to go over more people. So we'll go over more players. Don't worry. So it's GG's for Keldon. I honestly hope it's GG's for Keldon. I don't think Keldon fits with the Spurs anymore. And I also don't think, I don't know, I'm pretty sure Keldon probably knows this as well, right? Like, I think he loves San Antonio, but I would not be surprised if Keldon also would want out. I mean, he just looked uncomfortable playing with us. He just doesn't fit. Trade both first this draft for one next season. No. You'll have plenty of first next season as well. Well, hopefully. 2025. So we'll still have Atlantis. No protections. All right. So we'll still have Atlantis. We'll have our own. Chicago protected 1 through 6. So, I mean, 1 through 10. So we would need them to be a pretty good team. And then we have a second round. We have 3 second-round picks. So, yeah, there's no real urgency. Oh, and also Hornets. We could have the Hornets. So next season, possibly, which we probably won't get the Hornets, but possibly what we could have is the Charlotte Hornets, the Atlanta Hawks, so that's 2, Spurs 3, 4. We could have 4 first-round picks next season, along with 3 second-round picks. So there's no need in doing that, getting any other picks next season. What's wrong with Keldon Johnson? I just don't think he really fits that well. His decision making is pretty poor. It seems like the offense kind of stands still oftentimes when he is on the court. Defensively, he doesn't really add much at all. He gets attacked constantly on the defensive end, which wouldn't be as problem if I felt like offensively he's contributing. But it just seems like a lot of other players are playing with a certain level of IQ and playing off each other pretty well, and Keldon just doesn't. I think that he would fit in better with a team that could, surround defenders around him, and like his primary goal is, okay, we just need you to attack, but we don't really need that from Keldon. And Popovich has tried his best to kind of fit him in where he could fit the best he could with us, which would be coming off the bench. But even then, I don't think he's been that great, And then not to mention how many late game decisions that have went down the toilet because Keldon was in the game. I mean, I can't go through every single one. Just know that we've been going live and right after the game showing those changes in momentum, and it was usually on the back of something Keldon did. It's not all his fault. Super young team. Everybody was making mistakes. But with Keldon being the longest tenured Spur, I expect a little bit more. So, it is what it is. Keldon just seems like he is out of place. Not a shooter, one-dimensional slasher, and a weak defender. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for subscribing, Zach. Too many of his cons doesn't make up for his pros. Yeah. It doesn't mean he's a trash basketball player. It doesn't mean he doesn't fit in the NBA. It just means he doesn't fit with the Wemby era. That's all. Look, we're going to have casualties, all right? Like, when you have a superstar talent, you're going to have casualties. The only ones right now that I feel like should be safe, no matter what, safe, is Sohan and Devin. Well, I shouldn't say no matter what. You had to give us a really good deal. But I think those two should be pretty safe. I think they played off of Wemby pretty well. Sohan specifically defensively, he has a reason to be out there as much as he has. Devin Vassell has really looked impressive offensively, I thought. So he fits. But right now, other than that, you can kind of replace just about anybody, right? Put me in the league, I'll average 50 and 10. I believe you. Jeremy's the only one that's safe. I think Devin's safe. I think Devin Vassell's safe. He's pretty safe. Ooh, I forgot about Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell was great this year, man. He was nasty. Yeah, he's nice. He's so nasty. And I'm sorry, the latency on my streams are pretty slow. I forgot to put it on. I forgot to speed up the latency, but I think it actually helped the stream doing it with normal latency. In my opinion, Sissoko deserves a try. Oh, no, definitely. I would not want to trade Sissoko. I'm just saying guys that are completely untouchable. No, I completely agree. Sissoko definitely deserves it. He's great. Especially at the end of the season. My God. But he fits, right? Like, great defender or really good defender. High basketball IQ. He fits. As long as you have some very high IQ guys next to Wemby, you're going to be okay. They don't have to be like Kyrie Irving level of talent, right? Fingers crossed for what? What's so great about Castle? I stopped believing in players who can't shoot. Defensively, he's really good. He fits in. He has a lot of diversity. He's like a player that has a lot of upside. I would just say that. He has a lot of upside. But defensively, he's good. Quick on his feet. Great lateral movement. He's shown glimpses of good playmaking. Gosh, what else am I missing, guys? I know I'm missing some stuff. Oh, and as far as the shooting wise, yeah, he's not the best shooter, but you know, if you watch his form, it can, you know, it's not bad. It's not broken. Just some tweaks, and I think he will be fine. It's not like the Thompson twins where you see their jumper and you're like, ooh, that's going to take a lot of work. It's not really the case with him. Also, from what I remember, he has pretty good free throw percentage as well, which is promising, I think. Let me see. Yeah, see, 75% or nearly 76% free throw percentage. So he has some promising there. It's promising. It's going to take some work, but you know, it's not like his shot is completely broken or anything. He's a really good player. A lot of upside. But he's not one that you bring on the team this first season and, you know, he puts up numbers. That's not going to happen. Sohan gets all the hate because he started in the wrong position. I think Sohan gets a lot of hate because quite a few Spurs fans weren't as crazy about him. And now that you got Wemby, you know, you can kind of like relax. And now you're being a little bit more skeptical of Sohan. I think personality-wise, he brings a lot of attention. And by him missing Wemby as often as he was missing Wemby, I think a lot of people saw that as him being like selfish or him being full of himself or him wanting all the attention based on how he lives his life, right? Like the things that he does, like changing his hair color and being very open on social media, talking trash. You know, people automatically thought, oh, you're a selfish player, which the Spurs don't typically get those, right? Like we've had a few. Like I felt like DeJounte was pretty selfish, right? Like a few, but not even DeJounte. Oftentimes, you know, he put some of that selfishness behind him for the betterment of the team. So we don't really get that often, like super selfish guys. Sohan is a troll, yeah. I was even getting aggravated when he would take up something where Wemby was there. Yeah. It's like, it's one thing to be frustrated with how the play played out, right? Like, that's fine. I think what made me upset was when people started inserting their own reasons why. That was just unnecessary and unfounded and unnecessary. I guess I said unnecessary twice, but like, it was just ridiculous, right? Like people started saying, well, he's doing that because he doesn't like Wemby. Oh, he's doing that because he wants the attention. Oh, he's doing that because it's like, well, can we give him the benefit of the doubt? Because he's played like a team player ever since college. You know, I mean, he came off the bench in college. He never was the type that just wanted to be selfish. And then people started saying, well, see, Wemby doesn't even like him. And it's like, what are we talking about? They come across as friends. They've known each other for a long time. It was just strange. That's the stuff that bothered me. It's like when you start getting into like the character of the player, when it's not founded on anything, that bothers me. Like at least when we were talking about DeJounte and I was giving my, 2 cents on that, it was multitude of different situations, multitude of different things that he was actually doing off the court, showing some type of selfishness. But it's like Sohan is like, because he trolls. Okay, that's not fair. He's still really young too and learning. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that was on. Yeah, and compound that with the fact that he's a sophomore and everyone knows sophomores gonna struggle a little bit. And then people would get so upset. Lord forbid you bring up the comparison between him and Draymond. Like, oh my goodness, no, he's nothing like Draymond. Even though you can look up the stats and see that he's pretty similar at this. Well, not even this age, because Draymond was older than Wemby, but this stage of their NBA career, very similar numbers. So, I don't know. Jeremy was cheering on Wemby yesterday when he got Rookie of the Year award. Obviously. people is always liking to assumptioning for other people. Would it be stupid or smart if the Spurs traded up to get the Hawks pick? It would be dumb. It would be really stupid. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. In this draft, it'll be completely unnecessary. Oh. Whew. I think we're gonna call it, guys. So like I said, pretty soon I will be bringing up the Twitch channel, or taking it out of hibernation. So we'll get that popping. I'm gonna test out some gaming stuff so we can start gaming and talking on there. That might be pretty cool. We'll figure some stuff out. As far as the next time we'll be going live, maybe we can do it. Maybe we can go live Thursday night. That might be a good time to go live. Go live Thursday night, then I can, yeah. Maybe we'll do that. We finessed the Raptors clan. Brian Wright has finessed everybody. Brian Wright is a good GM, okay? All right? He's a good GM. He finessed everybody. But anyways, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I appreciate all the love. Thanks for everybody coming through. The San Antonio Spurs are in a phenomenal position. Some good stuff. But yeah, I gotta go because I need to go to the gym and I need to do some other stuff. Please, guys, like this video, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'll take some segments from this live stream. You didn't watch the whole thing, and I'll post it over the next 2 days. So that'll be available. But I will get with you guys later, man. Please subscribe, like this video. That will really help. But yeah, subscribe, most important, okay? But anyways, get with you guys later. And by the way, we made it to 15K. I know I mentioned that in a post, but yeah, hold on. Let me see exactly where we're at now. So we made it to 15K. Where the heck is my subscribe stuff? Is it? Oh, I think it's analytics. Yeah, here it is. Look at that. Look at that. 15K. 15.1 now. Thank you guys so much. I will get with you later. Till next time. Bye.